And yes, we are live, about to go on the air, BFF.fm. Hello guys, how's it going? Burrito Justice?
Yes.
Yeah, we are live here on the video because yeah, TV on the radio, radio on the TV.
There you go.
Hey, thank you.
Certainly.
Alright, so I have a computer. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Thank you. How was the show?
Good. Good.
Nice.
You got one back?
Yeah, we got some guests. Okay, this is Aux 2. Wow, that's great. Aux 2. We have 4 beautiful people live already. Alfio Vinci, ciao Alfio. Okay, let's put this computer here, the Aux 1. Are we short of lights here or what? What time is it? 1:59, 1 minute, 1 minute.
8 seconds.
1 minute before going on the air.
Yeah, this is so good. It doesn't have the music.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, Aux 1.
Okay, we gave him a treat.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. So it's...
Take care.
Thank you. See you next week. Alright. We got Makrú coming in the house. Alright.
Hello.
Hello. Jenny and Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, make yourself comfortable, guys.
Are we live?
We are
live?
We are live, yes. 8 people seeing it. What are we going to do here? Okay. So you guys welcome. This is the station. Make yourself comfortable.
Diferente a como yo aprendí. Agua, tierra, aire, fuego. Todo lo que necesito en este juego. Si no, ya volveré luego y me cuentas las radiaciones químicas, cómo te sientas, de qué te alimentas, si acaso lo intentas. No te cuento tonto, tú sabes lo que quiero. Tú eres parte del cambio 99%.
Alright. Marco Vitale, ciao. Okay, let's put this guy here for now. Yeah, thank you. Okay. That's why I told you, like, I'm gonna play like some song at the beginning so you get time to sit down, make ourselves comfortable, plug the stuff. Okay. Okay. So you guys, so these are the chairs, guest mic. We're gonna need headphones when we're gonna talk to, because as soon as I hit the mic on, bypass the sound. So we're not gonna hear sound outside. So we have headphones at some point. And Melissa say Ole Makrú. Okay. Okay. If you need it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
And then when I play, I don't need to talk. I don't need to talk.
Okay.
So when I play,
Yeah, I give you this mic.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that mic. You have this mic. Okay. Alright, so. Okay.
a video? Does it have to be a music video, or can it just be?
Yeah, no, it's really a song.
Any song.
Any song, yeah. Any song. No, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's find a better placement for this camera.
Yeah, so Melissa can see me.
Yeah, Melissa can see you, yeah. Yes.
Watch your leg there, yeah.
Okay, you guys are here. Okay. Cool. Alright. So we go on after this song, okay?
It's a cool song. What is this?
It's a new song. It's called Gabriel Garçon Montana. It's on Stone's Throw. The label LA, like hip hop, stuff like that. This is it's a new artist. I don't know where it's from, but it's new music.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Are you gonna play the song that we picked?
I'm gonna play the song that we picked, yes. And
Look at you.
and we need some stickers, guys, on the radio.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you.
You want it to be really close then?
Yeah, you're gonna hear yourself too. Yes, it's
Then when
we
we play.
are here, BFF.FM 19. Okay.
Antonino, when we play, if I have it too close to my mouth, it won't be heard.
Okay. You put it like in the middle, but closer to your mouth, though, because this is louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one we play.
And we start and we like you introduce the band, like what the style of music. Okay.
What do we do first? Whenever we play that.
And if you guys are ready to perform right away, we can do like live performance right away. Otherwise, I can play some other songs, and anytime you guys are ready, yeah, we do it like, you know. And you know what, it's better if we do some classical techno line. Alright. Okay. And yes, here we are. Hello, hello, yes, here we are. BFF.FM, Espresso Sesh, Best Frequencies Forever. We have in the house Makru, Raul, hello,
How are you?
Hola, hola, hola.
and Jenny, and Bob from Makrú in the house. Okay, so Raul, singer, lead singer, like songwriter of this band. Please introduce the band to us. Say what's going on with Makrú Música.
Makrú, we are here like 3 members of the regular format. It's Jenny Rodriguez,
Yes,
the
hello.
lead singer from Colombia, Bob Sanders on guitar, and I also sing and play cajon. So this is the representation.
That's like what we can fit in this little studio. No? Like the space is limited, and you know San Francisco space is limited. It's very expensive. So at least we have this little space. Cool.
Plenty, though.
Thank you for being here. Like we're gonna have 2 hours with Makrú. You guys gonna perform some live song. We are ready to like ready to rock. But let's start with this band. Let's introduce this band. So you guys started, if I'm not wrong, like 2008, something like that.
Yeah, the project Makrú started in 2008, and it's been changing, developing, going through different adventures.
Adventure elements, it's normal part of the trail, no, of the path of
Exactly.
yeah. So to 8 years after 2008, 9 years after 2017, 2017 already. So the band is still up and running. It's still solid, like with new elements and putting together like shows. You guys have a show coming up
Yeah.
on the 16th.
In Oakland, the Golden Bull, with Alta California.
Yeah, and also you guys are still working on new songs. You have one album out. We played a song from that album. It's called Conexión. And we give it like your Bandcamp, your links later on. But you guys are still working. We have a new element, like lead singer
Yes.
Jenny Rodriguez, all the way from Colombia,
Yeah.
yeah, through London town. No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you're a little far from the market. All right.
There?
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now here.
Yes. And a repertoire, new songs. Probably you guys gonna play some
Yeah, we're gonna play some new songs.
new songs. Okay.
It'll be in the new album.
And the new album that is in the making. But yeah,
Making.
cool. So you guys combine like your sound is like something in between. Like it's like elements of flamenco, elements of ska, elements of reggae, cumbia. It's kind of and you guys are like San Francisco based, no, like Bay Area based. So it's kind of like taking, like putting like in a pot, like different elements, like with this background of like cultural background of San Francisco. You guys like kind of shake all these elements together and make the music as Makrú, no? Is it right? No, it's kind of a mix of. I mean, listening to your sound, no, is what I get.
Yeah, I'm always curious about what people think or name what this fusion of styles is. And yeah, if it wasn't enough that I was like coming from Spain and traveling and getting influences from other countries on my way here, and then I meet all these guys that are from all different places and in San Francisco. So the fusion started to like more and more
Get together.
mixed up.
Yeah, you know, like I'm kind of on a quest. Like these years I've been living in San Francisco, I'm trying to figure out what's the sound of San Francisco, no? And I'm trying to ask like all my guests, like on this radio show, like their idea, their take on the sound of San Francisco. What do you guys think? Like, what is the sound of San Francisco? Yeah, let's ask Bob. Bob.
I don't have a mic.
Bob.
Yeah, there's a
I don't
mic.
know why I'm why I would be the one to answer this question. But I can hold it.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
From what I know, I've only been in the Bay since 2005, but grew up in California, and of course, the Bay has been known for at least 100 years of mixing music from all over. Like I remember I don't personally remember, but there was an era where there was a lot of Latin musicians coming from Cuba and Puerto Rico and mixing their sound here in San Francisco and created like a very unique style of playing son, playing bombo, playing salsa, and so that came from here in the Bay. And then that sound has kind of seeped into many other genres all around. So you have people like Santana.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly about Santana.
Yeah, so I mean, he's a part of the next generation of that happened. And then you have just a really pretty consistent history of bands mixing all different elements of new styles of music, R&B, hip-hop, rock, into some kind of Latin flavor. So, like, I remember there was a really good band back in the early 90s, Vavenda da Pau. They were like a Brazilian group, and they really mixed, like, rock and Brazilian music well, and they put on amazing shows. And then you had, like, Omaya Agua Libre, who was, like, a lot of R&B, hip-hop elements with all, like, Latin grooves in the background, because, that they all the musicians came from that tradition. And then all the way up into now, where you have bands like Soltron doing the same thing, like melding that sort of whatever pan-Latin roots of music into the new sounds.
So like it's mostly like a blend of background, like cultural background from people where they are coming from, no?
Yeah, yeah, in the Latin music scene for sure. I mean, there's also like a thread of like Bay Area has its own hip hop scene, very strong hip hop scene actually. And a lot of people talk about Oakland. It's really good hip hop comes out of Oakland, but there's also really good hip hop that comes out of San Francisco, and both places have their own style of West Coast hip hop. Yeah,
so a little flavor, different.
They have their own flavor of that.
Yeah. So you know, like let's say that this blend, this mixing like traditional folk, where like mostly these people came from. It's a nation of immigrant. This one, no, let's say it.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, completely. No, so it's. Yeah, if anyway, this is another tangent, but yes. So you know, the mixing of like the traditional folkloristic elements, when combined with the background like of the environment, it's kind of create this. Let's say this for now, no, but it's still, you know, it's still.
One thing that's been really inspiring about the Bay Area, especially in the Latin music scene, is that a lot of the younger generations have really taken the time to learn the roots of different Latin styles, and they've studied it, and then they mix that into, you know, the stuff that they're doing as like in their own creations.
Yeah,
and the Bay Area is really known for like keeping that sense of traditional elements in the new music.
Yeah, so even like in your case, no? Even in your case, you play like flamenco guitar, so probably you study like in Spain.
I don't play flamenco, no. I like flamenco, but I don't play it.
Yeah, you have let's say you have influence. Yeah, no?
Yes.
But so that meant that you went abroad and you pick up that tradition and you make it yours, no? And you don't play exactly flamenco like properly, but you have like an influence in your music, in your sound, no?
Yeah, and that's you know, what all of us musicians are encountering more and more every day is like, I mean, I grew up in the era of email and the beginning of file sharing, you know, and that exposed you automatically to all different kinds of music. And now today, I mean, you can listen to any music from anywhere around the world, and that's what your musical background could end up being. You could be someone here in San Francisco, and your musical background could literally be like something from Taiwan or Thailand if you wanted it.
Yeah, but you know, this is actually another story, because now we have access to music from all over the place for real. No? You can listen to even like radio from Tajikistan, like if you want, no? Or like you can get like the folk from Burundi, like you name it, it's there. But you know, people are not that much into discovering new stuff in general, because you hear over and over the same like songs, let's say opinable, no? Like top 40 stuff, you know, and why, like you can go and really like discover like your own roots, your own path. They can be completely like, it's up to you, no? Like, yeah, I wanna like go into the chamber like Gregorian chant. You can do that, no? Don't. This is something that I try to, you know, to say to my listener, like, just explore your own path, no? Like, listen to what you really like, make you move. No, don't just take for granted what they tell you, especially like TV, mainstream radio. No? There is so much good stuff out there that actually is kind of like difficult to keep with.
Keep
no?
track of it
Keep track
all.
of it. Like, you know, I do this like weekly, like listen to new stuff, and it's like a lot, no? But so, you know, like, there is a step ahead, top 40, and there is access to music. Actually, like a year ago, I had like Dave James. He's a great guitar player. He played with Afro-Funk Experience. He has his own project, and he was telling me like I was fortunate enough to start working at Amoeba, so I had access to music. Back then, it was like very difficult. But you know, now we have like a beautiful gift. Like the music is out there for us. It's like a click. I had fun, no? So, you know, like listen to, explore, like, you know, enlarge your horizons, you know, like expand your horizon.
Yeah, whatever you choose. Well, Bob was saying also that really helped more, like I've seen all these years here in the mission, like living in the how is all these Latino families, which the mom and dads are playing out loud all this great Latin music they at the same time grew up with back in their countries, and all this new generation, like the kids have been growing up listening to that like a lot. Like you can also like learn and discover the music you want to like you have that option. But these kids have been almost like being home with that music, with having it. And then you talk to them now, and they're like 18, and they talk like their dad. They know everything about those bands, and then most of them had the chance to go back and study for real the music and how to play. So that's one of the rich things here in San Francisco too.
Transmission of like culture, like by generation. And you know, it's a pleasure to have you guys here, because you guys do like kind of that thing. So mixing element, mixing people from different like geographic position or location to like make that sound that is like the sum of it, no? And all you guys are here like ready with instruments, you know, and like, why don't you play something live for us?
Good.
What do you think? Yeah?
Okay, we're gonna play this song called Sumisión.
Sumisión, and we have
a new song, a little story. You know the situation, how it's been like changing the mission lately, and a little the perspective of one of the people that's been living for, let's say, 30 years and it's been evicted. So it's kind of like from his eyes seeing what he liked, or he used to like, or was in love of the city, and how it's now changing. Maybe it's sad because he had to leave, but it's actually another place that he fell in love with before. In the first place.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that, because you guys like always have aware lyrics, like, so you guys are aware what's going on and put in the music like social like awareness. So it's not just you know, like, oh, you are so beautiful, like I miss you so much, but also there is some awareness, and that can be like good too. No, not like denigrating anything, but you know, there is a social awareness that is like, I think it's an extra point to your music. So you guys are going to perform Sumisión, live BFF.FM, Makrú.
Miraba pensando la foto descolgada, casi era un recuerdo todo lo que con él allí vivió. Más de 30 años leyendo el tecolobote, en el leo y decía que la renta ya no tiene control. Esto está cambiando, pensaba en la colina. Quizás este ya no era el lugar del que una vez se enamoró, pero hay que echar para adelante, aunque esto es injusto. Todo sigue su curso y está. Ya no es su visión el barrio de los artistas, ya no es su misión, por más que uno exista. Ya no es su misión el barrio más antiguo y cálido de la ciudad, no se olvidará. Una nueva imagen, un enfoque distinto, ahí se va la cultura de ese San Francisco, gente caminando por
sola con su celular. El optimismo nos hace pensar que ese funk en un tiempo resurgirá. Vendrá con otra generación, pero ahora ya no es su misión. El barrio de los artistas ya no es su misión. Más que uno exista, ya no es su misión. El barrio más antiguo y cálido de la ciudad no se olvidará.
Wow. So, here we are live, BFF.FM, Espresso Sesh. That was Makrú live, Submission. Got Bob on the... okay. Yeah, feel free to move the camera, like, anywhere you like. Okay. You can show also to our listener what's going on in the studio, yeah?
Good.
Yeah, so, you know, Submission, like this place, this neighborhood where we are, actually we are in the mission as well, is changing a lot, it's changed in these few years, and the cities change a lot, but you guys are still here, no? So, you know, who is here and is not changed?
For now, yeah.
What is doing? Like it's resisting and it's producing some culture. No, making music like nowadays. Like we are, is not the best political situation. Let's say it's a shitty situation. No, like even worse than shitty. No, what are you gonna do? Like as an artist, like you know, like resist with your own language. No, make music and you know, try to cultural resistance and like civil resistance, like in your action, no? Yeah. So, La Mission. You guys, this is a new material, no? It's a new song.
Yeah.
Okay, and we talk a little bit about the process of recording a new album. Are you guys working on new material? Yeah. And so, can you give us a little, like a brief, like, yeah, some. What's going on with the new material?
What's going on?
What's going on with the new material?
Well, we have again, it's like whatever is coming out of this vision, this place, this mix of people and our brains, what they're going through, and what, in my case, writing what I feel like I should be writing. How it things like, you know, like looking back 30 years and now it's
And now it's
a pretty different city. But yeah, there's other songs, other new songs that talk about all the big things that are happening or related to like encouraging people to be or try hard to be what they want to be, for example. Seeing so many problems, issues, and
dicen que su vida no fue fácil, pobre desde que nació, y mientras ella
Makru Live, BFF.FM, best frequencies forever, Espresso Sesh. Cool. There was La Lele. Nice. You know, and some flamenco elements in here, man. Like it's, you know, it's,
I love
you cannot deny it. Like, you know, like so, like. And I think it's a compliment. No, I don't play flamenco. Cool. Yes, Espresso Sesh. What you hear is what you get. Like Makru Live. I think that's great, guys. I would like you to play another song right now after this while you guys are. Yeah.
Which one do you like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Play.
What are you guys playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one? Which one?
Amoro.
Amoro.
Amoro. Amoro Live at BFF.FM.
Yeah, we keep putting on Rumbish. Buscando la luz, qué rico el calor de la casa, lloró mirando lo azul, sonrisa pensando en la playa, decidí tu mente nunca reposa, desde aquí en el cielo se ven muchas cosas extrañas, la magia de aquellos días y llegar a bailar con la alegría.
Makru Live, BFF.FM. Okay, guys. Little question about like, so mostly your songs are in Spanish, no? You have something like it's like.
But yeah, it was just I don't remember. I just sang
you said for
one
a
song
couple of songs.
or yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 songs.
Yeah, it was just 2 songs.
For the San Francisco Film Society.
Okay.
Festival.
Oh yeah, it was that one. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Cool. I would like to play just some recorded music, just to have like a little break from our mics, and we can take these headphones off, and then we go back and you guys play some other songs.
Good.
You are listening to Espresso Sesh, best frequencies forever. Makru, it's in the house. Let's play actually Vivir from the album you can find online, makrumusic.bandcamp.com.
That's the Bandcamp. But
Yeah, it's Makru
like,
Music.
In the website you can find
All the stuff.
platforms.
Yes, cool. So, Makru, Vivir, here, BFF.FM. Yeah, this internet is very slow and the connection keeps going off, but therefore, like, thank you for people listening. This Marco and Gregory Goyo here. Yeah, okay.
Marco and
Goyo, I mean, here they say like this, but they are 5-4 right now. Yeah, well, it's keep disconnecting. The connection is not the best. In San Francisco, when it rains like 2 days in a row, like big trouble. After this we go back, okay?
This is Oz?
Ojo del Bruco, yeah. Get upset. Ciao Maria Rosaria.
Don't give up the fight.
Oh, you already